Hey, hey, what's going on? It's me, Jerupidus, and we are back playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. Oh, man. And we get to go to Act 2 today. We're all done with Act 1. Let's check out our quest log. All we have to do is talk to Wariv. And speaking of talking to Wariv, something I wanted to mention really quick before we get started is something that we kind of messed up. And that is that you are able to bug the Andariel loot table so that she always does her special, really good, you killed me for the first time drop. And the way we would have done that is by talking to Wariv immediately. Thankfully, we're not on a higher difficulty, so that's not really going to matter. But I would argue that on later difficulties, that does really matter, and most people probably did this by accident. The way it works is you just kill her, go back and talk to Wariv immediately, and then her loot table is stuck on the first time kill forever. Unfortunately for us, we quit the game immediately after doing that, so we don't get that on this one. But we're just going to kind of keep heading forward anyway for now, so that's not really going to matter, but I did want to bring it up.
Yes?
Now, we do have a bunch of stuff on us that I kind of want to get rid of. Although this is actually pretty good, right? Whoa, hold up. Let's figure out what we got from her in the first place. 12 to 21, plus 30 attack rating, 1 to 4 fire damage, and fire resist 8. Wow. That's actually probably better than this, right? Yeah, the minimum damage is almost the maximum damage of this. Let's put this on. And this is pretty good as well, but it's only 6 to 17. Like, 12 to 21 is a big improvement, right? This does have fire resist on it, though. So it's, like, possible we'd want to keep it, but we have, like, our fire resist aura for that. I think everything else can go, though. Ooh, and I got, like, a whole emerald, huh? These charms are so crappy. Okay. Oh, and then I have a hunter's bow of flame as well, which is probably better than this. Yeah, 6 to 7, 2 to 6, 1 to 5 fire damage. I mean, why not?
I'll put that to good use.
I don't think it's going to matter too much. And then I do still have this socketed studded leather, which I might want to use at some point. In fact, I should probably put that on me.
I'll put that to good use.
And I think that even gives me a bit of a new look. Is that true? Yeah, it does. Cool.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, Ellie, you can hang on to that for a little while, but unfortunately, we're going to be getting rid of Ellie fairly soon, actually. Now, let's sell all this crap. And this, I think, can go as well. Plus 12 to attack rating is not very good. Lightning resist 8, is that any good? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm kind of feeling like we can get rid of the plus 10 to life, like, We're up to 263 life. That percentage is just getting smaller and smaller. Let's get rid of it. Make sure our belt is full, and we could probably get rid of these. And let's just grab a bunch of Scrolls of Identify, because why not? Although Deckard Cain will be following us to later acts, he's always going to be our friend. He'll be our friend forever. Yep, this can go. Let's stash our gems, and then we'll talk to Wariv and get a move on here. I may actually want to use this in a socket at some point, but I feel like emeralds are not that great. But as a paladin, we do like dexterity for that block chance. Speaking of which, we haven't really talked too much about our stats, and important stats for the paladin are going to be dexterity, vitality, and strength. We're not going to do energy. And then one thing that we want is a lot of dex so that we can figure out our block chance. And we want a really, really high block chance as a shield user. So here we go. We currently have a chance to block of 30%, and the average chance like a basic enemy, like a fallen will hit you, is 5%. We're going to want to bump that up a little bit as we continue. Our dexterity has fallen a little bit behind our vitality. We can afford to probably dump like kind of a lot of our calming character points into that, but let's get to the exciting part and talk to Wariv.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Lut Gholein.
Yep, the way eastward is open. That's the way the Dark Wanderer went, and that's who we want to catch up with, so let's do it.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Lut Gholein, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Hello.
And here we are in Lut Gholein, and this is so cool. This is what I was getting at when I was talking about the sort of globe-trotting nature of this game. It's a complete palette swap. We're in the middle of the desert, in kind of this desert oasis town. It's so cool. I just wanted to run around real quick. Let's talk to Jaren right away here.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a Dark Wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
So right off the bat, intrigue. Oh, I love it. Let's ask him about the merchants.
For trade in magic and the like, see Drognin or Lysander. Drognin is the wisest man I know, without equal in magic and ancient lore. Poor Lysander is nearly deaf, but he's a reliable potion chemist. For travel back west, see Wariv, whom you already know. Our own Farah is a fine and honest armorer, and she can heal wounds as well. Elzix is the innkeeper, and may also have some items to trade. Grays, the mercenary captain I hired to secure the gates of Lut Gholein, keeps order in town as well. There are others here too. I'm sure you'll meet most of them. Just look around.
Fair enough. I'll be interested in talking to all of those people. Now maybe we can gossip?
You seem very capable, but no offense is intended when I say that I must choose my confidants carefully. It wouldn't do to have rumors sending everyone into a panic.
Yeah, I understand that, but didn't you just tell me about a whole bunch of weird monsters and happenings? Anyway, let's check around the town.
Halt.
Let's talk to Gholein.
You may not pass.
That's all he's got to say to us. For now, anyway. Over here is going to be our waypoint. Let's check them out. So we got Sewers Level 2, Dry Hills, Halls of the Dead, Far Oasis, Lost City, and all the way through Canyon of the Magi. And now in this act, we're going to end up getting what I would say the things that start to make the full gamut of... Ooh, down to the sewers. The full gamut of things that we're able to do available to us. We still haven't gotten everything yet. We're still kind of in the early part of the game, but it's gonna get good real quick coming soon here.
I bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
He is right about that. The mercenaries in this act are very, very good, so why don't we go ahead and take
I'll put that to good use.
Ellie's equipment away from her, because she's got to go.
Who goes there?
And we're going to want one of these guys because they have auras. So they can have Prayer, Blessed Aim, Defiance, and oftentimes they'll have Might, but it doesn't look like I have a Might one. But Defiance, I guess, will be good. And this mercenary will replace your current one. Let's say yes. And now we get to have like 2 auras up, so let's check out his gear. He doesn't have anything on right now, and it's possible that I should have,
I'll put that to good use.
like, held onto a spear for him, but we'll find one soon enough. I'm a little sad I didn't get a good might guy, but that's okay.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drognin, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
I just might. Ooh, look at this stuff. That's more of a necromancer thing, but it does have like 26 defense. So these are going to be like lots better than what we've got. This one even has sockets. These have like 50% chance to block. I mean, our shield is decent, and I really like the resist, but we will get to some point where the defense is just going to be enough better where we want to change it. Here's one of those crystal swords. 5 to 15, but we got 12 to 21, so that is pretty sweet. Go ahead and sell off that bow, and then let's finish talking to everyone here.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
Jeez, your son and your husband, huh? Well, let's ask her about it again.
The creature makes its lair in the tunnels beneath the city. He butchered my husband and son. I simply cannot bear to talk about it.
Yeah, maybe we should stop asking her about it. That one's done, so we're going to want to find Radament's lair in the Lut Gholein sewers, which is going to be right over here. But we're going to finish talking to people in town first.
I don't know why you people keep pestering me. Grays seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times.
Interesting. So let's ask him about Radament's lair then, if he's such a great combatant.
Hey, don't touch my drink, or I'll bore a hole into your skull with my thumb.
Same. Don't ever touch my drink, are you kidding me? Let's gossip with him.
Have you found those big sand maggots yet? Arrows and all that don't work so well against them. Best thing is to hack them with a sword or such.
Well, good news. I have a sword on me that I plan on hacking a lot of stuff with. Okay. Now, I think that's just about everybody.
Welcome, Brother Paladin. I am Farah. I was once a devout champion of Zakaru.
Well, what happened? Why aren't you a devout champion anymore? Yep, let's repair our stuff, because why not? And let's see if we can find... yeah, some kind of lance for our mercenary. I don't know that he can hold these. Let's check out his stats real quick. Strength 65, Dex 47. Yeah, let's get him something. So this one's 9 to 15, 7 to 17, 15 to 23. I like the fast attack speed. 3 sockets is mildly interesting as well. I could maybe, like, socket him up, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Doesn't seem super necessary. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and buy him this one. Assuming I don't goof this up again and he can use
I'll
it.
put that to good use.
There we go. Alright, what about Lysander?
How do I know I can trust you, You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
Somehow I don't think I'll be needing too many potions. But he does have some of these, like, thawing ones and antidote potions, which we can use to correct status ailments. I don't really ever use these, but maybe they're better than I'm aware of.
Good evening.
And let's ask him about Radament's lair.
I hear that beast is after body parts. Does he eat them? Ghastly.
Okay. And why don't we gossip with him?
Potions are delicate mixtures. They're just as liable to go off in your face as anything.
I guess that's true if you care about the throwing potions, which I absolutely don't. So you know what? I think I'm ready to go jump in the sewers and find Radament's lair. God, this is gorgeous. Look at this down here. Oh my god, these graphical improvements are so sweet. Unfortunately, my weapon is no longer blunt, so it doesn't have extra damage to undead, but I think the extra damage in general is just going to be worth it. Plus, I don't know. Maybe I, like, do this too soon, but I get a little bit bored having the same weapon forever. It's exciting to have a new weapon and, you know, a different animation. Rust Touch the Tainted. Goodbye. Magic Skull Cap, Rejuvenation Potion. That's all we're gonna need. Fortunately, my Holy Fire should still be pretty good against undead and whatnot. Oh, cool, they're like mummies. Look at these big dudes. Resist Fire Shrine is not super exciting, because you never know if anything's gonna have fire. Probably don't need that spear. Okay, let's go back the way we came. The main shrine you're always gonna want is the XP shrine. If it were up to me, all shrines would be XP shrines. All right, level up. Sweet. We are 1 level away. Let's get some more decks. Get that chance to block up a little bit. Yeah, our chance to block is a little bit low right now. That is a fact. And let me just double check. Yeah, I'm level 17. I mean, we can still respec if I make a mistake. But I will just try not to make any mistakes. I think that's a good way of going about your life. Try not to screw everything you touch up. Can be harder than it sounds. Oh yeah, and there's the back entrance too, so cool. I feel like the reason that I find this to be probably the most exciting chapter is because this is the chapter typically where your actual build that you want to do comes online with a lot of character classes. In particular mine, but I'm pretty sure level 18 is like a big milestone for most characters, where then you start to get to the really cool abilities, the abilities that you actually want to build around. That is certainly going to be true for us. All right, let's get down to level 2. There's our waypoint. That is just perfect. Huh, my stamina seems to be draining faster. I wonder if that's because I have like a heavier set of armor on or something. Interesting. There are all kinds of hidden mechanics like that. You know, I've been trying to study up a little bit and remember all of the stuff that I forgot about this game. But I did learn a few new things, and one of them is that things like run speed and stamina and stuff like that is actually affected by a hidden sort of, I guess the best way to describe it would be like a weight stat. For a heavier gear. And then the other thing that I learned recently is that potions can proc. And if you don't know what the word proc means, don't worry, because neither did I. It means programmed rare occurrence. And so when something procs, it means that it fired off a thing that it has a random chance to do. And potions do have that property where they can heal you your life or mana for double the amount as usual. And there are breakpoints in your stats that actually affect that number. And for vitality, it's around like 100. Like each 100 will increase the chance for a potion to proc. Which is not like, super relevant or really worth caring about at all, but it is interesting to know. Look at how beastly our mercenary is. He's finally got his aura up. I was wondering about that. Like, he didn't seem to have it up for a while. Like, he forgot to select it or something. We are actually taking a fair bit of damage in here. I better watch out. Yeah, maybe I should have checked out, like, the armor shop and seen if there was anything better. I'm going to finish out the map over here, I think, before we head down. Alright, here we go. This looks dangerous. Okay, not so bad. Ooh, chain boots. Stamina shrine, I'll take it. Alright, I'm glad we came over here. Alright, I want to double check and make sure my belt is ready to go. Yeah, let's get all, like, rejuvenation potions, if at all possible. And let's check out these boots. They're like, very likely to be better. +1 to dex. I think I like it. I just kind of want to, like, get to the new armor classes. Alright, now let's get back to those stairs down. Alright, here we go. Let's get to level 3. Fire Shrine, and... Wow, that was really damaging. That would have been so cool if that would have just killed me.
Thanks.
Let's heal up our mercenary. Ooh, even ring mail? Okay, things are getting exciting. Oh, a skill shrine? Yep, let's grab that. Combat shrine? I think I'd rather have the skills. If possible, maybe we'll come back for that, but... Because the skills kind of have synergy with each other, where they get bonuses from other ones, +2 to all your skills is real good. But I will say this has definitely been a bit of a difficulty spike. The enemies are much tougher. It certainly doesn't feel like we're capable of just running into the center of mobs and killing them all by just standing there. Yeah, let's go back near the start and finish up to the left there. Something tells me it kind of connects back around, but we'll see. Oh, and one of the things that I forgot to mention about the Act 2 Mercenary is that one of the power leveling strategies is to get to level 12 and, like, immediately get... Oh, XP Shrine, we'll take that instead. A lot of good shrines in here. But what I was going to say is, one of the strategies is you get to level 12, get to Act 2 immediately, and then hire one of the mercenaries, and then just kind of watch that dude go back in Act 1. If you get one of the might ones, he just, like, absolutely shreds everything in Act 1. It's awesome. Yep, we want to be quick because of this XP Shrine. So I'm going to try to kind of maintain some speed here. Because I want to get to level 18 ASAP. Oh, we're on him. Let's stay around the corner just for a moment and heal up. Check out the quest log. Kill Radament, and that's got to be him over here. All right, let's get to it. Just laughing at me. There he is. Look at how big he is. Boom. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that poison is really, really damaging. Oh my god. Dude, stop. It just, like, won't end. Okay, well, let's pick up the stuff. We'll keep an eye on our life total. You know what? I'm just gonna get back to town. Because this is deeply concerning. Can I talk to Atma or something and get this off of me?
They say
there we
the
go.
taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jaren wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace.
Jaren wants to see us, huh? Okay, now that I'm done panicking from that insanely damaging poison, let's pick up the stuff. Alright, all done with Quest 1. So we want to show that scroll to Cain. There was like a book of skill over here somewhere? Yeah. Anything else? Right-click to learn skill of your choice. Yeah, I'll take it, but we're not going to use it. Like, we're halfway to level 18 where we want to respec anyway, so let's just hang on to that skill point for now. And let's finish exploring down here before we head back to town and show the Horadric scroll to Cain. Boy, I would say that wasn't too bad, but that was actually legitimately scary. Like, I might need to go buy potions. That was insane. Maybe I was supposed to have a potion of antidote on me? That may have been helpful. Let me make sure I opened that chest. I'm, like, pretty sure I did, but now it's looking at me and I just want to double check. Forgetting to open the chest does very much sound like something I would do. Yeah, okay, no, we definitely did. Man, look at this. Look at the flies buzzing around the body. Oh, that's so horrible, but it's really cool at the same time. Like, what a cool graphical touch. Just look at this place. I'm kind of glad we came back here. I didn't really take the time to appreciate it. There's a skull in a box. Oh, man. This all just looks so good. And, you know, I was harping on something maybe an episode or two ago about how this game can definitely feel very, very depressing just because you have so little control over what you end up with. But at the same time, that quality is like the thing to love about the game. It's sort of a love-hate thing. These are a lot of skeletons, and I have very little healing potions, so we're going to want to watch it here for sure. Yeah, I don't want to die, so let's go ahead and town portal. And I'm actually just going to fill up on potions, I think. Go talk to Lysander.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
He's right. And I want to have Kane identify my stuff, but I don't want to advance the quest line just yet. So, yeah. But let's get healed up. I think Atma can do that. Get away from me, Deckard.
Greetings.
He wants to talk to me so bad. Alright, that's the whole thing, and then I thought I saw some stuff over here, but I don't think any of them matter. You know what? Let's actually keep an antidote potion on us, just in case something like that happens again. Where the poison is presumably dealing something like 30 damage a second. Alright, we can just town portal out of here. We're all done. And let's show that scroll to Kane.
The lost Horadric Scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Horadrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Horadric runes it bears. The Horadric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horadric staves, and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horadric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horadrim foresaw our current plight, and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Horadric Staff and unite them using a Horadric Cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber.
Oh, it's so exciting. The Horadric Cube is so exciting. Okay, let's identify our stuff. So what the Horadric Cube is gonna be is the little tutorial part for this is go find the staff piece and the staff head, put them together in the cube, and then use the cube, and it will make you a whole staff. But it can do lots and lots of other things, one of which I was alluding to already with regard to art gems, where if you put together, I want to say it's 3 of each of the same kind, then you will get an upgraded version of the gem, but it can do even more than that. It's really, really cool, and it's going to be a very exciting thing to get our hands on. So search the halls of the dead under the dry hills for the cube. Search the maggot lair under the far oasis for the shaft. Search the claw viper temple for the headpiece. So we have a lot to do. And one of the things we're going to want to do is go talk to Jaren, who is waiting for us outside the front of the palace. I do believe he will let us in now. There he is. He just teleported right there. Let's talk to Gholein.
Greetings.
You may not pass.
Still says we can't pass, so let's talk to Jaren now.
I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drognin and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drognin believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horadric mage Tal Rasha keeps Bale imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognin is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do.
Yeah, we're going to want to be ready for sure. All right, so we've already talked to him about everything. Let's check request log. So that's our final quest already, but we need to do this first. And the way we're going to do that is by heading out the gate over here. But let's talk to everyone else and see what they have to say about all this.
When Tal Rasha chose to embody the spirit of Baal, he knew his doom was to wrestle eternally against the will of the greater evil. Look around you and ask yourself, has the battle been won or lost?
It does not seem like we're winning. He is right about that. What about you, Farah? Let's repair our gear. Why not? Just so I don't forget. And we can sell all this crap. 10% faster hit recovery. I think I like the lightning resist more. It's also worse defense. Okay. Alright, what do you think about all this, Farah?
Legend has it that Tal Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy.
Yeah, it does seem like he underestimated how bad that was gonna be, and it sounds bad already. You're like, yeah, just wrestle with the will of a demon for all of eternity. And he's like, sign me up.
Good evening. I've heard legends of the tomb of Tal Rasha, but I thought they were just old tales meant to scare young children.
Apparently not. And what about you, Geglesh?
Hey!
Just the drunkest hay.
Oh, I'd go with you to those tombs, but, I don't like all that living dead stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a paladin, and, eliminating the living dead is my bread and butter.
Greetings.
And what about you, Drognan?
Tal Rasha's tomb is hidden deep in the desert among 6 others. Tal Rasha's symbol marks the true tomb. If you want to know what that symbol is, you should be able to find it within the legendary Arcane Sanctuary.
Oh, the Arcane Sanctuary. Oh, man, this act is so good. All right, and we are going to go hunting and look for the parts of that staff, but that's going to have to wait until next time because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.